On this slide, we will address the following questions. First, what data in the application is persistent and stored in database? Number two, how was the data abstraction layer DAL used in this application? And number three, discuss any new features developed for the database or DAL and the design decisions you made when implementing these decisions. First, let's discuss what data is persistent and stored in the database. This application uses MongoDB in standalone. The left-hand side image shows a snapshot of the all data feature displaying the persistent data in the application, namely name, email, password, and balance. The image on the right-hand side is a snapshot of the MongoDB Compass showing the same data in the database. Second, let's describe how the data abstraction layer is used. Before connecting the application to database, we defined a data abstraction layer which isolates the database from the node application. All the calls to database are now going through the DAL. For example, on the server side, the call to the create account API is wrapped in a promise, and DAL methods like dal.find and dal.create are used in index.js to handle the response from the front end using promises. Next, let's discuss the design decisions for the database. Because the data we are storing is not in rows and columns, but JSON, using a non-relational database like MongoDB makes sense. Additionally, it was decided to run MongoDB inside a Docker container by creating an image and using MongoDB on port 27017. Now let's discuss APIs. First, did you use a RESTful or GraphQL API? In this application, RESTful API is used to fetch account information, login, and other banking data from the database and communicate with the client. Second, describe your API endpoints and explain the role of each. In total, we are using 6 routes. First route is the create new user API. We have account create and 3 parameters, name, email, password, that are passed from the front end to the back end and vice versa. Route 2 is the login user API, which is used for logging in a user. Route 3, all data API, returns all accounts. Route 4, deposit API, which deposits the funds in the account. Route 5 is the withdraw funds API, and Route 6 is the balance inquiry API. Demonstrate your API documentation. In this application, NPM package NodeMon was used for auto reloading. Some of the API documentation best practices followed in this application are: first, the app was designed for use by non-technical people. Explicit request and response cycles with clear error messages on API endpoints were created, making the API simple